Okay, so it's been a while since I've done a show. If anybody has watched my show in the past, you know that I don't like to measure things, so I'm just going to wing this. I'm doing this for a friend of mine that recently had a heart attack, and he needs some low-fat foods. And this is supposed to be healthy. I got this from the Georgia Nut Council website, and they were doing all these kinds of recipes with nuts. And nuts have magnesium. They're good for heart disease, but they also have magnesium, which is good for your bones. And I need to build up the strength in my bones, considering that I broke my leg in 2 places recently. So yeah, it's a good healthy snack, and I'm going to show you guys how to do it. First, I'm going to mix my ingredients. Like I said, the recipe will be listed below. I just don't follow directions. That's just the kind of chick I am. So what we're going to start out with is some quick cooking oats. I'm only going to make 1 pan of this for now, but I'm going to make several for different friends of mine and stuff. But for right now, just for the sake of the video, I'm just going to try to make 1 pan, which, by the way, hold on. You want to spray it with Pam, because you always want to spray with Pam so things don't stick. Even if something says it's non-stick or whatever, don't trust it. Things have a tendency to stick. So err on the side of caution. Then what we're going to do is we're going to add some of these craisins into the mix. I'm doing a different camera angle too, so hopefully you can see what I'm doing, all right? Then we're going to add some nuts. They wanted you to chop the nuts up in really, really fine pieces, but I didn't do that. These are just halved peanuts, so I'm just going to throw a handful of those in. Because like I said, I don't follow instruction very well. Then what you want to do is you want to add some unsweetened coconut. So I will add some of that to this. And then we want to add peanut butter. Good old chunky peanut butter. A lot of people, have their preference. Chunky. My dogs are barking at my phone going off. Some people have chunky or creamy preferences, and some people don't care, but I always prefer crunchy. A few problems, I don't know. And then my camera fell too, so I don't know, but anyways, I added my peanut butter so far. My peanut butter, my oats, my coconut, peanuts, oats, coconut, peanut butter. Oh yeah, so now where I'm at now is I am going to add a little bit of honey to this. And like I said, I'm not measuring on mine. They will still turn out good. But if you guys want to measure, feel free. Or if you just want to wing it based on your taste, you can do that too. I'm putting a good amount of honey in there because I want everything to stick. Okay. So there we go. So now what you want to do is you want to just kind of get this all mixed up. And this is going to take a minute because it's kind of tough and you got to use your hands and all that too. So you want to get this all spread around. And I'm going to wet my hands too, because I heard this trick that you're supposed to be able to do, from a friend of mine. You're supposed to wet your hands and be able to make balls really good. So I'm going to wet my hands so I can play with the balls and they don't stick all over me, because all this glumpy peanut butter sticking to your hands is really not very fun. So I will get the rest of this mixed up and I'll come back with wet hands to roll it into balls and then tell you what you should do next. So stay tuned. Okay, so they're mostly mixed up. I've got wet hands. I'm going to see if this will work with my balls. It feels like it's going to already. I'm going to make big balls, because if you guys have seen my meatball recipe and stuff on here. Oh yeah, that wet hand trick works beautifully. Last time my hands were just all yucky. All yucky-fied with a bunch of oats and craisins and everything stuck to my hands. But this is the perfect method. I gotta say, guys, wet your hands. It'll work like a charm. My oats are flinging off my fingers everywhere. So what you want to do is, am I even in the camera angle? So what you want to do is you want to make your balls. There's a good place to put this. You want to make up your balls in whatever size balls that you like. If you want them to be a 1 bite or a 2 bite or maybe even a 3 bite, But the point of it is that you want to make some balls and you want to put them on a cookie sheet, and then you want to refrigerate them for 2 hours. And when they come out, it's a healthy, nice little snack. It's pretty healthy. And like I said, it's good for diabetes, it's good for heart disease, and this will supposedly give you energy because the council, they did say these are energy bites. So I'm just going to make 2 more and fill up my sheet somewhat here for my friend, somebody that my hubby works with that had a heart attack. So I'm going to finish this up and put them. My hands are getting a little less wet now, so they're kind of sticky now. But yeah, keep your hands wet. Keep a bowl of water near you. Do whatever it takes. I'm going to put these balls in the fridge for 2 hours and let them set up. And then I'm going to take them to my friend later, and he would love them. So there we go. Okay. So keep your hands wet when you're rolling these balls. This is the finished product. See, I got that Pam on there. They're not sticking. Okay, so that's the finished product. Peanut butter energy bites. I'm glad that you guys joined me today on Sue's Quick and Easy. I will be trying to do some more shows in the near future. I'm back, guys. So thanks for joining me. Talk to you guys later. Love you. Bye.